What's going on, guys? I'm going to have a quick little build for you. We're going to basically be improving the chain link fence. And yes, I'm just assuming everybody now has access to mods, because obviously PS4's got their fair share and whatnot. So the first thing we're going to be improving is the poles on the sides, and what we're going to be using for that are these kind of radar spiked poles or whatnot, whatever you want to call them. And we're basically just going to be placing them where the poles are. And I'm not going to go for like perfection here. I'm just going to place them kind of where they should be, but obviously you can take some more time with them. It would actually be easier just to use fences that haven't got the poles on, but there's not that many, so you might as well just kind of take your time and do what you can with what you got. But yeah, and this is the smaller one, which doesn't actually quite reach the ground, so I gotta put it down a little bit, and it's a little bit slanted, but it works nonetheless. So that's the first kind of improvement. It's quite simple, quite easy. I expect all of you kind of do this and probably come up with this anyway. So the next thing is these holes in the fence. Obviously we don't want to use the clean nice fence all the way around, because that's just boring. We kind of want to mix it up a little bit with these kind of broken bits, but obviously there's broken bits and people can kind of squeeze through, so we need to make that better. And we got a selection of things. We can use like the half walls to kind of just plop into position like so, and that's kind of just helps improve the whole kind of look. Kind of breaks up a little bit as well. We can use these kind of little railings and fences and whatnot to kind of break it up as well, to kind of chuck down. I'm not going to use that because we can use these as well in the kind of normal kind of fences, kind of like this as well. So let's just kind of plop one of these down just behind it, just to kind of break up the fence. But we can also use these little signs. So I got this nice little sign by here. I'm going to place over by here. Like I said, I'm not going to go for perfection. Obviously you can take your time and get into position and get it looking nice. And I also got this nice Hershey sign from the business settlements mod, which I really like. It's a really good mod. So we can kind of just place that down there, and that kind of breaks up the whole kind of fence a little bit. That sign's a little bit bright, but you kind of get the idea. And for the last kind of little thing I do to kind of make these fences a little bit more realistic, a little bit more better, is I take these kind of fence posts, and I'm using Place Everywhere to do this, but there's probably a few other mods you can use to rotate items, and I'm just going to rotate it down a little bit, place this down just like so. We could probably get more of a bend to that, but you kind of get the idea. And that's just adding a little bit more support, a little bit more detail. It's kind of making it look nice. We can take another one and we can do like a few things with this. We can either, actually I should rotate that a little bit more because that's a little bit not as steep. We can use this to support obviously the wall sections or the signs or whatnot, or we can just add it to this, or we can rotate it kind of sideways that way. And we can also add a little bit more support, kind of quite like that. So you kind of get the idea. So this is just a simple kind of quick little build, kind of showing you how to improve your fences around your settlement with a few little ideas. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and goodbye.